Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. So, like, share, subscribe, all of those great things, to help us sister out, okay? I wanted to talk about MIAJAYE this morning. I did a video yesterday on Little Trey Trey and on MIAJAYE because I was so proud of, little Trey Trey. He reminds me so much of his father, just looking at him. And he stands like his father. He looks up at people like his father did. He got his dad's eyes. He is just his dad. And I was talking about MIAJAYE seems to have regained a lot of strength. And I figured that she was in therapy. Okay. I've been saying a lot of people therapy helps. Okay, because growing up, my family did not believe in therapy. Child, I'm the one that broke that barrier, and I broke that barrier when my grandmother died years back because my grandmother helped to raise me, and having her there with me every day, we was thicker than thieves. Like me, my mom, my grandma, my sister, like we were really tight, and to have her subtracted from the family, it just did not sit well with me. My grandmother was a young woman, basically, because she was a young grandmother and she was like 60. When my grandmother passed away years ago, she was like 67 or something like that. Okay, so she was not old at all. Okay, and she succumbed to complications of diabetes, and so that was the first time. It wasn't the first time I lost family members that hurt me because my grandfather hurt me, but my grandmother really, 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 really did a number on me. And I always felt like I needed to be strong because my mother is like a mild mannered, unassuming, um, just passive. She's not passive aggressive. She's just passive, person, you know. And a lot of people say that I took more of my grandmother's personality, but because she was fire, my mom's mom. But it was really hard on me. And so I ended up getting grief counseling. I had to, and I was saying that to say this: a lot of people in the Black community don't feel like, you've been taught whatever goes on in this home, stay in this home. You don't go to the shrinks. They call it the crazy house because I find myself saying it sometimes. But I didn't go to the mental institution. I just started getting grief counseling through my church at the time. And I figured with MIAJAYE, when she went away from social media and then she came back, I figured she was getting healthy mentally because, as I was saying yesterday, in order to, if you got to take care of yourself, and when my grandmother passed, my babies were still minors. Okay, um, if you're going to take care of anything, you got to take care of yourself first, so that you can be able to take care of those things that is dependent on you. And so, um, so I had not seen that interview that she had did with Amanda Scales, okay, and just listening to her and Dolph's love story, and I figured, just looking at MIAJAYE before she ever even said it, and I didn't look at that until after I did the video. How he was just shocked that she had her own bank account. She said she had two bank accounts and already, and he was just in shock about that. And she already had an investment account because she had majored in finance. And so, just hearing her talk about that love story and stuff, and I'm sure he had decided at that point, this is different. This is somebody that's different, that's got her stuff together, that's smart. And most men that are going somewhere, they like smart women. They do. Because they consider that a asset, right? But it made me, I don't think she knows that she is helping so many women, because like with so many young men being killed, there are more and more young ladies in their 20s that have children that are still pregnant. These young men are getting gunned down, and seeing her put out there, whether she know it or not, the recipe, it's okay to go to counseling. She said that young Dolph, and Amanda Scales was just blown away. She said, a trap dude went to counseling. She said, yes, my boo went to counseling with me, couples counseling. Okay, because he wanted to make his relationship work. And I truly believe that he loved her. I do. I believe that he loved her because he was with her. Okay, he was with her. One thing about young Dolph was rich. If he didn't want to be there with MIAJAYE, he didn't have to be there with. He could have been with another woman if he didn't want to be there. More men. I'm telling you something about men. They don't be nowhere they don't want to be. Women will stay, and it will be long suffering, and they'll stay for their kids, for the look, for a whole lot of stuff. Okay, but men, when they get real unhappy, they don't stay. They'll leave. Okay. Broke down and all, half dead and all, can't get nothing up. Okay, I can't be happy. I got to go. Okay, they gonna leave. So you talking about a man that had the world at his feet. He could have easily left if he didn't want to be there, right? But to see her talk about healing and how she's making new memories with her children, and you know how she can't stay stuck in that. They have the memories, they have the video. That's a part of their healing process. But now she and her children have to make new memories. I think with people, they get stuck in the past. You know, they do. I remember this lady used to call me, call my TV show, and she would talk about her husband, and she would talk about, you know, me and my husband used to do this, and we loved that song, and we used to do that, and we used to do that. And she would talk about her husband like he was still alive, right? Or he had just passed, and she would cry, you know, and that was the best husband I ever had. So I finally asked her one day, I said, Miss Bobby, I said, how long your husband been passed away? Because she would just get the boo-hooing and crying on the phone. Oh, he died in 1983. I said, oh, okay. And see, I said that it's good to have memories, but some people don't know how to move forward. And I think people that are mentally incapable of moving forward, they get mad at other people because they say, you know, I wish that this didn't happen. I would do anything to have my man back. I'll cherish his memories. I love him. I hurt to this day, but I gotta move on. I gotta move on and make memories and create a healthy environment for my children, right? And so you see people getting mad. I had somebody, I knew it was gonna happen. The trolls was in full effect. Okay. They started jumping on my page, okay, hollering about you don't know something about Dolph had 5 kids. What's that got to do with anything? I don't know nothing about that. If he did, he didn't show them. Okay. So I can't say he had 5 kids because I don't know what he had. Okay. The only person I saw Dolph with is MIAJAYE and his 2 children. Okay. And so when people get talking about MIAJAYE winning, somebody said she went and bought a casket the week before he died. It's a bunch of sick freaks in this world. And then how the nerds say, I'm from Castelia. I know you ain't from no damn Castelia. But it's a bunch of sick freaks in this world. Why would she go be looking at caskets a week before he died? We know that it's not true, but for people to put outlandish stuff like that into the atmosphere because they've been paid to tear down young Dolph's family, or because they want to put out a documentary and they feel like this big documentary is going to be this suspenseful situation, and they already want to put some stuff into the atmosphere. Some sick people with no conscience that'll do anything for a damn dollar. You have people that are very hurt and vindictive and, you know, just messed up, that's willing to go along with anything because they jealous of a sister. You know, you have men looking at her that know she's beautiful, that they can never touch her, and they get mad. It's a lot of sick, twisted people, and so they want to drop dirt on her. Like, it's just a lot of sick people in this world. We know MIAJAYE wasn't looking at no caskets a week before Dolph died. We know that that's a lie. Okay, we know that they want to put that into the atmosphere so it could go into a documentary that they ain't gonna be able to do anyways, right? These people are absolutely sick. Okay, but I'm so happy to see her healing and to see the interview. It was so enlightened. It was just a lot of enlightenment, you know. Her just being healthy, and her children are happy, And you could tell that she is coddling and making sure that they are okay. And that is important. And in order to make sure her children are okay, she has to make sure that she is okay, right? So, people, like I said, get mad because young Dolph took care of, left some things, a lot of stuff behind for his woman and his kids to make sure if he couldn't be here, the provider, because these niggas wanted to take his life. He saw at some point he saw the history of them consistently trying to kill him. And I think at some point, young Dolph knew that they were so jealous of him. The reason he started having anxiety, he was posting a week or so before he passed, is because I'm hearing he kept getting phone calls from a certain camp that the police already know about, and they was threatening him, letting him know that they was going to take him out. Okay, and I'm hearing that's factual because there's actually proof of that. And then y'all wonder why I always say be patient, these Negroes going down, right? I bet you they didn't know all this stuff was traceable when they did it. Okay. And so this young man knew this, right? And I was listening to MIAJAYE say Dolph had wanted to, get married, and I'm sure that he wanted, which is why he did leave his family in a good. You hear people talking about, well, why he left that money he left his mom and them some money. Was he not supposed to? I got some situations where if something happens to me, my mother gonna be okay. And I know my kids are for a fact. But see, people don't have that type of mindset because it's all about self and watching other people and being jealous of them and trying to stop their blessings instead of going about creating some shit for themselves. Okay? These folks don't know what a real man is supposed to do, as I always say. They mad because, hey, their boyfriend ain't left them nothing. Their husband ain't left them a damn thing. He wasn't worth a damn when he was alive. Okay, we know he ain't worth nothing with him being dead. Okay, but they feel like because they had a man that wasn't shit, that young Dolph was not supposed to be anything as it relates to his woman. There's a lot of good men out there that have their families set up. Okay. If I go, I want my wife and my children to be okay, whether they grown or not. Okay. A lot of these people just got a damn pair of pants in the household. Ain't got no money, ain't got no job, ain't worth the damn. Okay. And then they run around. If something happened to him, somebody blow his damn noodles up out his head, blow out his computer dome up out his head. They running around trying to sell fish plates and mad because don't nobody want to buy now because they saying, I ain't buying no fish plates to put that nigga in the ground. He wasn't no damn good to it when he was living. Okay? But see, this is the type of these are the types of men that a lot of these women that's mad at MIAJAYE and jealous of MIAJAYE used to. My man didn't do nothing for me. Why? She just wanted Dolph dead. She already had everything with him being alive. He said he had a spoil. She had everything to include her family. Right? Now she's left to pick up the pieces and folks mad about that. It's her fault. It's her fault he dead. It's a lot of twisted people. Okay? But instead, what they need to do is take some notes from how young Dolph did it and see what type of man, because there's a lot of real good men out there. Okay? It's a lot of good ones. Okay? And they handles business. I like them kind like young Dolph. Okay. But instead, these folks want to throw dirt on people's names. They want to lie on folks. They want to slander a woman. I never understood how other women want to see other women hurt and just be jealous of, participating and violating and stuff with men because of their jealousy. Okay, and these men act about like a bunch of damn sissies. They mad because they ain't worth the damn hell. When I ain't got nothing put in place for their family to bury them or nothing. Ain't no good in life. Ain't no good outside of life or nothing else. Hell, these women sit up and get mad at a woman that has a good man, be jealous of that. Okay? Yes, she miss her man when he's good to you. Okay, when you love him and he's good to you and for you, yes, you grieve and you miss him. You got folks grieving over a damn nigga that ain't never been no good. talking about selling fish plates because he ain't even have the mind to put no policies in place to bury his ass. Okay, wasn't no good to his damn kids. Somebody that ought to have been thrown in a damn box, okay, and dug a hole in the damn backyard and thrown into a hole and put cement on because he wasn't no damn good to you or your kids, but you got the nerve to hate on somebody else that had a good man. Okay, when they sitting up running and behind one, that ain't shit. Okay. And that's the reason why I said we have to get our minds right. Okay, we do. And you know, it's amazing to me how some of these men come over with their cis asses and want to hate on a woman, want to bring a woman down. MIAJAYE one such and such. First of all, I just didn't know men to participate in stuff like this. All of this throwing dirt. It ain't nothing wrong with vlogging, but to be constantly going in chats trying to throw dirt and create some type of hostile atmosphere as it relates to certain people. Use a sissy. Use a motherfucking sissy. Okay? And you one of them ones that's probably going to make your family sell fish plates to put your ass, to bury your ass when something happens to you, when you ought to be put in a box and thrown in a hole in the backyard. Okay? It's a darn shame. Okay? It's a darn shame what people do. But I'm proud of MIAJAYE. Okay, I am. I'm proud of her. Yeah, I am. I'm proud of MIAJAYE. I am. I'm happy how she's picking up the pieces and moving on. And I know it's not easy. Okay, I know it's not easy because she got her children, okay, to look after. You know, I'm sure her kids, they're coping, but I'm sure they don't fully understand. They understand, but I'm sure they don't fully understand. It'll never be understood why these dudes decided that they just wanted to kill young Dolph, that he just could not be great. Now they run around here scared because they know them folks coming. And I don't care what nobody say. I know they're going to jail. And they know they're going to jail. They know they're going to be indicted. Okay, and it ain't delayed. It's gonna be, it's right on time. See, people like microwave situations. You can't do a microwave investigations. The reason I'm so patient is because I understand how investigations are done. Any high-priced attorney can start poking holes in anything, and the prosecutors are highly intelligent. They understand what they're dealing with. Okay, they understand what they will be dealing with. Okay. The feds know their job. So when you start seeing these niggas talking about they playing chess, I don't know how they think they're going to play chess against the government. That's the reason why you've seen their leader, because see, they've started backing down. Some of them, especially some of them that know that they're going to go. So now their leader, who think that he is protected like the president, has had to rear his head because, number one, his label ain't selling like he thought it would. See, that's karma right there. I don't care what people say. It ain't going the way he thought it would go. And so now he's got to save face. He's mad. He want to try to taunt young Dolph's artists because he know they're going to be out when he go down, because he's going to go down. He's going to pay for what happened. Okay. He's going to pay. I honestly believe he's going to go to jail. Okay. I think at some point that he will. He's betting on the people around him being damn fools and going and doing the time and doing. But when you're talking about life, that's something different, right? So that's kind of what he's betting on. But I believe, some people don't believe, but I do believe that he's going to go to jail. If he don't, he's going to lose everything that it's already going down. We see that right now. That's the price that you pay when you do wrong, when you participate in doing something as heinous as what they've done, right? When he sit up and talk about the feds investigating him, I tried to tell y'all that man had been getting questions. Y'all didn't want to believe me, though. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess the people that I know don't be knowing what they're talking about, okay, when they write in the midst of it, okay? I done told y'all these folks is going to go down. He might be a little harder because them damn fools will be looking for him. They'll be slower to tell on him because they'll be looking for him to pay for the damn lawyers. Hell, that's going to bankrupt him when he figure out how many of his folks gonna go. Okay, he just know a few of them. Trust me, he know, to include himself at some point. But he's just betting on them, not telling on him because he's the bag. In the end, he figures, okay? So that's the only thing that he's holding over them. But trust me, he ain't putting out that bullshit for nothing. And it is some bullshit, that music and stuff, okay? Because he figured he got to try to, I guess, make some more money for some attorney's fees or something, but it still ain't going. The energy has shifted. And I'm gonna tell you something, when people start getting real quiet around me, that's that when they start getting real tight and start being careful about what they say, okay, that's when I know a bomb is getting ready to be dropped. Okay, that's when I know for sure a bomb is getting ready to be dropped. Trust me, he know it. They could, Art Horn knows. I told y'all some months back that, that attorney had already notified one of his clients that more than likely an indictment was going to be coming down. Okay. BY. Okay. I told y'all. But anyways, you guys, I'm real proud of MIAJAYE. Okay. Make sure you go look at Amanda Scales' interview. Okay, go look at her interview that MIAJAYE did with her. And it was, like I said, it was a really good interview. Okay, don't come into my comments. Don't make me cuss y'all out. Please don't make me cuss you out. I'm not in the mood to cuss nobody out today because I got things I got to do today. I really do. I got some things that I got to do. So don't come into my comments. And I'm saying this to my subscribers. If you see, because I got some things I got to do today, so I ain't gonna be on here. If y'all see any trolls come in here trying to talk about MIAJAYE, because we already know they be sent, right? Light they motherfucking asses up until I can get back to the computer and cuss them out and then block them, okay? Because I like to cuss them out first and leave it up for an hour so they can read me dragging them to the fifth, and then I like to block them after that, okay? But I ain't gonna be on my computer because I got to go out in the field. But if y'all see them, okay, posting anything up on this video, because we know the trolls are gonna be sent. They are robots. I ain't never seen so many damn men suck dick like they sucking dick and ass now. Excuse my French. Another man can send them out to do anything. Why you do it? I just had wanted to be a part of something. No, bitch, you just a dick sucker. These men, these women can't even get no man because these men too busy slobbing them up. Okay? And for some reason they liking it. This world's twisted. Okay? It's a damn shame. They hate women because they wish they did. A lot of these women can't help because they got a JJ. And I love having a JJ. See, that's the reason why you hear some of these men trying to talk about it. A real man love a JJ too. They love it more than the women. So when you hear one that don't know how to do nothing, talk bad about one, because a real man gonna say it's heaven, because it'll take you to heaven. That's when you know you're dealing with a sissy. Okay? Damn freaks and sissies and punks. Don't get y'all asses on here. Okay? Trolling. To my subscribers, dog, drag them. Okay? Drag them. You know, you have people say, well, I'm talking about if they come on my page, because y'all know I'll drag them. I'm just not going to be here. And then when I get back, I'm going to drag them and then I'm going to block them because I know they're coming. Okay? I had somebody to post, women can't do no wrong on this channel. I love righteous men. If you know any righteous men, send them to this channel because, I always big up righteous men. I'm going to tell y'all something. And I've been saying this from the damn very beginning. I love Coat Figure because he is a leader. And I saw that in him in the very beginning. He is a leader. I see Coat Figure how he lead people. Most leaders don't send people out. They will put themselves on the front line and figure out some stuff and then tell people, come and follow me and I'm going to lead you to the right place. They don't go, you go do this, you go do it. That's a motherfucking sinner. I hate a nigga like that. Okay? So I like righteous men. Okay? I like righteous people. If you know any righteous men, and I hadn't seen many on YouTube, okay? Send them over here to the channel and watch and see how good we treat them. Okay, if we can identify that. Okay, watch and see if somebody come at them. Don't I take up for them? Because that's what I do. But I don't take up for no busters. They get cussed out and dragged and blocked. Okay, that's how we do it over here. But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.